Welcome to Sportsnet Central, where we'll be taking in the Junior Jackals, taking on the Muckers in the ASHL 19+D Division Summer League. It's Game 3 of the season for the Junior Jackals. Here we look at the scoreboard from last week. You can see the Jackals losing to the Valley Trashers 7-0, and today's opponents, the Muckers, losing 7-6 to the Lightning in their game last week. You can see the Jackals this week in their black jerseys with the spider logo, the first time they're wearing those this season. And their opponents, the Muckers, are in white jerseys with Canucks colors. So let's head into the highlight package here and see the first period highlights. Here we see the initial face-off, the Jackals getting themselves lined up, and we're underway. And here's a quick chance right off the face-off with the puck getting dumped out, getting picked up there by Ethan, who makes a neat little back pass to Holden, who goes in on the short side there, tries to get it up high, but the goalie seals the post and keeps it out. We see Ethan continue to work along the wall here, getting forechecking, and he gets hit from behind by big number 33 there, and that draws a penalty in the power play for the Jackals. And here we see Emmy driving wide on that power play. She's got two girls going to the front of the net there, tries to put it out front, kind of splits them, and it goes through, and they have to back check hard to come back and cover in their own end. Jackals unable to score on that power play. Here's a chance here. Ryan putting it up hard to Holden on a breakaway. He makes a move to the backhand. Goalie comes across, gets his leg on it, keeps it out. Well, Holden's not done yet. Here we see him on the forecheck, stripping the player, getting in again for another chance, putting it high over the net, and it goes out of the arena for a whistle. Another really good chance, though, by Holden there. Here we see the Muckers trying to move it out, and another turnover. This time, Stuart gets it on the backhand, tries to put it up high. Goalie's able to smother it and keep it out, and the Jackals are kind of buzzing at the beginning of this game, but unable to score, and it remains 0-0. Here we see a turnover at the line, and they're trying to get out. Puck gets down low to a player who's back behind the play after the assumed breakout doesn't work, and the Muckers go up 1-0. And here they come again, and it appears Ryan does a good job to get stick on puck there, but the ref thinks he got too much of the player and gives him a penalty. And on that power play, the Muckers have this chance here where they find a guy all alone in front, but Cam comes across, makes it look easy, stays nice and square, keeps the puck out, and the Jackals are able to kill that penalty and keep it 1-0. Here we see Quinn on the forecheck, another turnover by the Muckers, really becoming a habit for them here, but their goalie saves them again, and we move to the second period highlights here. It's early in the period here, and we see a face-off on their own end that they win, but Gary mishandles it a bit behind the net. The Mucker gets a hold of it, puts it across. It's going to go wide, but it hits Bob in the toe and goes in behind Cam. Cam, no chance there, and it's 2-0 for the Muckers. But a little later in the period, here we see the girls breaking out. Emmy brings it in, cuts across the middle, puts it through to McKenna, but it hits the defenseman's skate, goes to the goalie, and McKenna's not able to whack it in, but a decent chance there. But it does allow the Muckers to come back the other way for a breakaway of their own. Tries a Forsberg-like backhand move, but Cam's got it scouted, gets the paddle down, and keeps the puck out, maintaining that 2-0 score. Here we see the Muckers taking advantage of some tired players on the Jackals there, putting it out front, and it comes back out to the guy who has a nice shot at it. Cam's there with the save, covers it up, keeps it out. The Muckers' pressure continues here, but off a quick turnover and a neat little chip by Holden there to put it past the defenseman, comes in on the far side, puts it through the goalie, and cuts the lead in half. It's now 2-1 for the Muckers. Jackals are on the board. Muckers trying to reestablish that 2-goal lead, working on the far side there, taking it behind the net, gets tangled up. Darryl starts to get away, but the guy gets a stick between his legs, hauls him down, and that's a penalty, and they go to the power play. However, the best chance on that power play would be a shorthanded chance by the Muckers. We see 27 weaving through, putting it across the far side there. Cam reads it all the way, is there to make the save, and we move to the third period with the 2-1 score still in place. Here we see Emmy working along the wall, gets knocked down. Ryan takes exception to that, comes in, puts the body on number 5 there. It's a bit of a retaliation. The Muckers maintain possession. Now watch number 5 creep in off the point. He's heading back door here. Darryl sees it, takes the body. The pass won't get through, but out of frustration, 5 takes a whack at Ryan's legs there. That's 4 minutes for slashing, and the Jackals will go on the power play to try and tie this up. Not a great start though here as it gets chipped by them on this power play for a 2-on-1. Spinorama by 27, misses number 7 there with the pass, and it comes back the other way. Again, the Jackals looking to set up on the power play, put it through to the middle. Ill-advised move in there by the defender for another breakaway shorthanded. Again, Cam though is there, keeps the puck out, keeps the game alive. The Jackals off that save, come back the other way. The puck gets pushed over here to Ethan, who makes his patented little drag to change the angle. In it goes under the glove, and the Jackals have tied this game up 2-2 here midway through the third period. Here we see another turnover at center, coming in with speed, going wide, cutting across. Cam seals the bottom of the net, keeps it out. Another big save here in the third period, allowing for the Jackals to come back the other way. A nice little cut across here. Bob's a little in front, gets tied up in his legs, doesn't get much on it, squanders that chance, but they are trading chances here in this 2-2 tie. Again, here comes Ryan with a shot off the rush. The puck goes to the corner, pops out to Syra. She's all alone, tries to put it up over the blocker. Nice save by the goalie there. That was a quality chance. Syra almost put it home, and the Jackals are pressing. Here we see back down to the other end. The Muckers are working away at it. It goes through the crease, and they get it out, hops over the stick. Emmy picks it up, comes in on the far side, gets a nice little shot off there, almost handcuffs the goalie, flutters just over the crossbar, remaining tied. Here's a chance again for the Muckers. After a turnover in front, they put it off to the side rather than shooting from in front. Cam reads it, comes across, and makes another save. Here comes 27 again. He's got the hands, he's got the moves, but he cannot beat Cam. Cam is his kryptonite tonight. Another save and another broken heart for number 27. Now we see number 7 for the Muckers winding up in his own zone, coming down the far side, manages to get around 3 players there and cut through, but Cam and Bob there seem to find a way to prevent that from going in. Not sure who had it, but it doesn't matter. Here we see off that play though, Bob pushes it up to Ryan, who's going to drive wide with it here, take it hard to the front of the net, try to jam it home, but it ends up just sitting there, and who comes in but Josh to give the lead to the Jackals 3-2 with about 2 minutes left in the game. Comeback complete. It's now 3-2 after being down 2-0 earlier. The Muckers, however, are going to pull the goalie, and they're really going to make this one interesting. There's a one good chance that Cam gets a hold of, and then it gets shot down for an icing. Here's a face-off just outside the zone. 27 neatly puts it through McKenna's legs, dishes off to the guy on the far side, gets a shot up, but Cam saves it. There's a big scrum in front, manages to get it covered up. Here we are left with 8 seconds. A win. They put it across, can't get through. Cam's out, sliding through there to block it, goes to the far corner on the other side. They can't get it through to anyone in front, and the game is over, and the Junior Jackals find a way to win their second game of the season, second comeback win of the season, and that puts them 2-1 so far on the season. Let's have a look at the out-of-town scoreboard for the week in the division. There you can see the Jackals winning 3-2 against the Muckers. Another interesting result there, the Old Mill Hockey beating the Lightning 6-1. The Old Mill Hockey are the next opponents for the Jackals on Monday night. Now we'll have a look at the standings here. The Valley Trashers still at the top here, pending tiering and moving up to another division. There you see the Jackals in 4th place with those 2 wins and 1 loss. .666 win percentage in the division, which is how they do the rankings. And you see the Old Mill Hockey a couple of spots below them in the standings. So this will be a big game that will determine who will be above who in the standings heading into the final tiering. So it should be a good one on Monday night. We'll see you all there on Jackals TV next week.